Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Luna. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the episode of Friday Night Custom. And this week's episode, we're going to take a look at a piece that I was working on yesterday for an old project I'm trying to finish off. So basically I was making a vehicle for that. So we're going to take a look at that shortly. Also, I've picked up some materials for another upcoming project that I'm going to be working on. And we're going to also look at them bits and talk about that. But anyway, so we'll take a look at first what it was I was doing yesterday. So anyway, I was working on a piece yesterday, like I said, for an existing project. I've had a diorama of like a Route 66 petrol station for a good couple of years now, and I haven't worked on it for a while. And I want to finish it off, and it's nearly finished. It's got a few little finishing touches, a few vehicles. It's quite a size. If I was to put it on the table, it'd cover most of this table now. It started off this big, and it's grown quite large. The last time I worked on it, I took it from being just a petrol station, and I've expanded it now because I want to put some outbuildings. But anyway, I will show it probably next week when it's finished. But I wanted to build a vehicle for it, so I wanted the vehicle to look like it had been sat in a hedge or sat in a field for quite a few years, but something that would look like it would still run. And this is basically what I came up with. So it is the, I'm trying to remember what the vehicle is now. I think it's a Dodge. Let's have a little look. We just look off camera. 1957 Dodge Sweepside. So anyway, it's from Matchbox, and I'm not very well. I say not very good. I haven't done a great deal of weathering before, so it's something that I want to get into more because, like I said, I've got a few vehicles that I want to do in the future, and this I'm quite happy with considering how it's turned out. I wasn't really bothered if I got it wrong or right, because like I said, I was enjoying doing it, and that's the main thing. But so anyway, this is supposed to be looking like it's been sat in a hedge for quite a while. So you can see it has got the rear brake lights are painted in, and you can see that one's all sort of like covered in mud, and you can see the bumper's a mixture of rusty and earth. And you've got an old spare wheel, got some grass in the back, as you can see, and got some grass on the step there, and a little bit of grass there. And I was trying to make it so it looks like not only is it rusty, I can make up a concoction to make the vehicle look rusty. What I'm trying to learn is to make it look like the paint is patchy and the rust. So you've got patches of rust and patches of paint, and like I said, this is my first attempt at that, and like I said, it's not turned out too bad. I did the lights in yellow to make them stand out a little bit, and also to make them look like they're old, and not to make them look like they're on, just to make them look like they've yellowed. And like I said, this is a learning curve, and I could have done the wheels. I could have put a light on the wheels and melted the wheels to make them look like I had flat tyres, but I didn't get that far. I sort of wanted to make it so it even though it looks like it's been sat in a hedge for a long time, I wanted it to look like it could still run, because you see these people on YouTube that do these videos, will it run? So, but if I'm completely honest, I didn't know what direction I was going with this. I just wanted to make something look like it had been sat for a long time, but still had quite a lot of its paintwork and rustier in patches than others. And like I said, it was good fun making it. Making cars, painting cars, restoring cars, making custom cars, decals, that is easy in my opinion. Doing this is a bit harder. I find it a challenge because you need to know all the different colours and shades, and so like I said, this is my first attempt at, I've done some weathering once before on a build. I think it was the Tremors. I made a Tremors I made the Tremors Jeep Gladiator for the Tremors movie. It is on my channel, but this is different. That was just had to look dirty and dusty. This, I'm trying to actually make it look like it's been sat around for a long time. So like I said, it's all right. It's not bad. I'm quite happy with it. But anyway, so this is for an existing project, and like I said, when I finish it off next week, I will show it on said project. I might try this actual. Let's just try it. Let's move the Jeep out of the way and let's try it on this one I made last week. Let's see what that looks like. So yeah, it looks pretty good on the road there. It looks like it goes pretty well. So I pick it up a little bit. Let's put the camera like this. Just bear with me. Pick it up. So yeah, pretty cool. That's the first time I've tried it on there, but you get the idea anyway. So like I said, that is towards an existing project. So let's just put the camera back a bit. So you can see it doesn't look too bad on there. The few pieces that I picked up, so just move this to one side, is I got myself a tree. That's rather random. These are quite expensive. This was £9.99, so £10 a pop. But I'm picking up bits. This is for a future project. So this isn't for the other project that the truck's for. This is for something else. But I'm not going to say what it is because it will spoil the surprise. And I've actually found some of this tubing that people use to do wheel swaps. And there's some mixed tubing, some different sizes in there. So that's pretty cool. I didn't want to buy any online. The last time I bought some of this stuff online, should I say, it turned up and it was the wrong gauge. But this, not that I'm doing it justice, is actually the right gauge. So now, like I said, I can do, this is obviously for wheel swaps, but it is obviously hollow tubing. So that's the few bits I picked up. So like I said, I am getting quite into this sort of working on dioramas. I am starting to get into this a little bit. I want to try and hone my skills a bit, basically, because one of the projects I want to work on, if I can pull it off, it will be awesome. Basically, like I said, I'm not going to say what it is I'm doing, because I'm not going to be doing it for a couple of weeks because I got the other project to finish first. But basically, I'm going to be doing a movie scene which involves a heavily weathered truck, and I'm also going to have a go at doing the movie scene, one of the film's most famous scenes. So there'll be the vehicle from the film plus the film scene. So that is what I'm working towards, and obviously that can be used on a Wednesday night's Movie Car Mania episode if I pull it off. But anyway, so that is this week's episode. Again, another sort of weathered piece. Like I said, I'm just trying to hone my skills a little bit. And like I said, I'm enjoying doing it. I've never been a very creative person, if I'm completely honest. I'm not, that's not my thing. And like I said, when I was making this yesterday, what I liked about it is I had no clue how it was going to look or what I was doing. I just knew what I wanted to end up with, and it's sort of like I said, it's turned out all right. There is no real rhyme or reason to this, I don't think. I think you know. But anyway, with that, please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more Friday Night Customs dioramas in the future, and all that good stuff. And with that, I will see you all soon. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.